Hello, fellow Wastelanders. Welcome back. You're with Sovereign, and take note of the location on the map. It's the Cambridge Police Station. While you're out and about exploring the wastes, once you get near the general area of this place, you will receive a signal. It's a distress signal. If you investigate it, you'll come upon this Cambridge Police Station being attacked by a huge group of feral ghouls. It's the Brotherhood that's trying to fend them off, and this is how you'll start off your quest with the Brotherhood. So welcome, let's get going.
Excuse me.
Now, by request, I am doing these videos. I really tried to avoid doing more of the important, detailed quest line kind of stuff, simply because I want to avoid spoilers. This will have light spoilers, but nothing super major. I'm going to show you guys some of the backstory of the faction as well as some of the benefits of being a part of the faction. But I'm going to avoid going too far in their quest line so that I can avoid cutting myself off from the other factions, so that I'll be able to experience those and make videos on those as well. So, if there's stuff that I'm missing, it's simply because I don't want to go too far and I don't want to spoil too much for you guys. So, let's jump right in. So once you have gone to the Cambridge Police Station, which is where I'm at in this clip right now, after you help them defend, then this guy right here, Dance, he will basically ask you for your help. And help him, just do that quest. I'm not going to say everything that's going on simply because, again, I don't want to spoil too much, but help him with that quest. Return to the police station once you've done that, and basically he'll say, you know what, you're useful. Let's go to the Prydwen, which is the Brotherhood's blimp. I'm sure that if you guys have been playing for any length of time, you've probably seen it flying around in the air, and yeah, it's actually pretty damn cool, I have to say. It's a really cool addition to the game, putting stuff that's actually aerial and flying around. And in fact, you'll see plenty vertibirds flying around too as you kind of start on the Brotherhood path. You'll start to see vertibirds fighting with super mutants. It's pretty cool. All-out wars, basically. But once he has determined that you are in fact useful to him, to the Brotherhood in general, then he'll bring you back to the Prydwen. You'll find out that their ultimate goal is to wage war on the Institute, who, if you haven't completed too far into the main quest line, you'll understand they're basically the boogeyman. Everybody's scared of them. They think they're out to wipe them out. This is yet to be determined by myself, but I have my suspicions about things. But that's for another video. Back to the Brotherhood, though. They state that the reason for wanting to completely annihilate the Institute is because they're afraid that the synths are basically going to take over the world and destroy mankind. But let's kind of do a little backstory on the Brotherhood, actually. The Brotherhood are technophiles. They love technology. In fact, they believe that they and they alone should hold and have access to any technologies that they think are advanced enough. They will even go so far as to confiscate laser weapons and plasma weapons from normal people of the Commonwealth, because they do not believe that they should have the right to use these items. It's pretty bad. So being that the Brotherhood of Steel wants technology so incredibly badly, and they're actually, up until we were introduced to the Institute, they were one of the most powerful factions in any of the Fallout games, I personally hold the belief that the real reason that they want to get rid of the Institute is because the Institute poses a threat to them, plain and simple. The Institute has far better technology than them and is much more powerful than they are, and I believe that is why they want to actually get rid of them. But again, this remains to be seen as well. So once you're on the Prydwen, you have to speak to this gentleman, Elder Maxon. He is the leader of the Brotherhood, and he does mention how they're here to save humanity, and he really does care about the people, and they have to wage war on the Institute to save humankind and life in the Commonwealth, and spouting all this exposition, which, again, knowing the backstory of the Brotherhood, I don't believe. It's very easy for me to think that they're simply after their technology, or they just want to wipe it out altogether because it threatens their own. After you've met this guy, you'll be tasked with meeting other people, like this guy who thinks his time's too valuable for you, and this guy that is interested in if you like to pork animals or robots.
Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
And then you'll also meet this bright ray of sunshine, a chick who has no legs and is a complete and total bitch. You'll get access to your own set of Brotherhood of Steel power armor. It has the Brotherhood logo on it, and it's actually pretty cool. A free set of power armor, I'll take it. And then, of course, you'll have access to any chems and ammo that you find lying around as well. They also have this vendor, Tegan, who actually has some pretty cool stuff in his inventory that you can buy. He has more Brotherhood of Steel T60B power armor pieces. He's got a couple legendary commando chest piece. He's got a commando helmet. They're legendary armor. He's also got Brotherhood of Steel combat armor. So those are specific to the Brotherhood of Steel. And in mine, at least, he had the full set, so you guys can find that, as well as an extra frame for power armor. So once you've gone and talked to all the people that you need to talk to, which were those four I showed you, you go back to Elder Maxon. Once you have done that, he tries to tell you to do this.
Having the aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize...
So yeah, he wants you to head over there, exterminate all the super mutants, which is no problem, so that he can collect a ton of nuclear weaponry. I recommend highly that you use your power armor suit for this particular quest. It is kind of difficult. And there's also a Vertibird down below the blimp that you can and should use also. Now I have my difficulty set to the highest one, so you might find this a little easier than I did. But once you get over to the site that you need to clear out, you'll find a super mutant behemoth surrounded by a bunch of other super mutants as well. And your main task at this point is to take out the behemoth himself. This will take you a while. In fact, it took me about 5 minutes. It's going to take you for goddamn ever, because miniguns damage is like equivalent to getting a wet kiss on the cheek from your fucking grandmother. So it's going to take you a while. So just be prepared to spend 5 minutes or so shooting this guy, trying desperately to give him lead poisoning. Yeah, it just on and on and on. Now we've just about got him finally, you know, and it's about damn time, because I'm starting to grow old here. Once he's dead, the pilot will then decide that you guys should land since you've killed him, and go and face the other super mutants on foot for some stupid ass reason. While he's attempting to land, he's obviously not very good at what he does, because yeah, you are exploded, and it actually looks pretty damn funny the way that you ragdoll into the ground as well. Take a look. Okay, so once you're inside, you'll find a remarkably clean teddy bear, but that's not important. I just wanted to say it. You will find some of super mutant resistance, of course, so pretty much you just want to take out all the super mutants that you find. It's not super important that you take them out on the top floor. Your primary goal is the bottom floor, which is the armory. The armory is obviously where they're storing the Fat Man shell casings that the Brotherhood is specifically after. So just work your way around the top floor, killing who you need to kill. And then you'll make your way to the bottom. Here we are in the armory, and there is some significantly heavier resistance down here. Super mutants are all over the place. You've got legendaries. It's a great time. Once you have finally secured that, come back to Maxon once again. He'll congratulate you and, you know, tell you how amazing that you are and all this good stuff. And then he'll give you access to your own Vertibird. Now this in my opinion, to be completely honest with you guys, I think it sucks. I mean, really, it sucks. To me, it sucks. He'll give you grenades that will signal the Vertibird and let you know that you can in fact buy more of them from Tegan, the munitions guy, the merchant that's located on the Brotherhood's blimp. So if you run out, if you do like to use the Vertibird and you run out, you can buy more. I would imagine that they're pretty expensive, though, being that it's, you know, such an exclusive item, and it's very obviously one of the more exclusive benefits of being with the Brotherhood. So once you dropped it on the ground, you know, kick back and relax for a while, maybe take a nap, because you're going to wait a while for a Vertibird to approach from the distance. And once the Vertibird approaches and you climb aboard, from what I understand, you're supposed to actually have access to the minigun, but unfortunately mine glitches and completely disappears from my hand, so I do not have access to it. I believe that you are supposed to, in fact, so that you can tell the pilot where to go through your Pip-Boy's map, and if you want to say, I don't know, take over a super mutant location, you can then, you know, continue to pelt them with little pebbles from this minigun from the Vertibird. But it also takes about 1,000,000 years to get from A to B. I chose a location that was really not that far from where I currently was, about halfway across the map. And it took maybe 10 times as long to get there from the Vertibird as it would have if I just sat through a loading screen, and it was far less irritating. And another thing, unfortunately, from the Vertibird, it looks horrible. The game just, it makes the game look really, really bad. The game is amazing, and I love it. I think it's a masterpiece, save for a few minor problems, of course, which I'm sure that Bethesda will fix. But when you're up in the Vertibird, texture pop-in is really, really bad. You see a lot of repetitive textures and generic textures all over the place. Low-res textures, phasing in and out of buildings, of creatures. Just, it makes this beautiful wasteland look so ugly from up here. It's just another reason that makes me not actually want to use this feature. But again, it's to each their own. Things might run smoother on the PC version. I don't know. I am on PlayStation 4. But these are some of the main benefits that I have noticed in joining the Brotherhood of Steel. Again, I wanted this to be light on spoilers, so I didn't go too far into their quest line because I didn't want it to be too heavy on spoilers. And again, I didn't want to go so far that I cut myself off from the other factions in the game, because I do want to make videos for you guys about those as well, because you guys have been asking. So if you guys found this video helpful, then go ahead and give it a like. That would be awesome. If not, that's cool too. And before you take off, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. We'd love to have you. But in the meantime, I have to take off, you guys. We are out of time for this one. But thank you so much for watching. You guys have a happy Thanksgiving. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, well, just have a great day with your families and enjoy them, or whatever you want to do that day. So thank you guys so much. I will see you guys very soon in the next video. Bye.